Hey guys, I know this channel is mainly for diary stuff, but today I want to talk a little bit about gaming. So, for those of you who play Apex Legends, and those of you who are wanting to get into the character Caustic who uses gas, I have a few little tips, mainly picked up from watching Covent on Twitch. Hey guys, welcome back to the show, welcome back to the diary. So yes, I will be leaving Chris Covent's Twitch channel and his YouTube channel links in the description. And basically, I've known Chris for a long time. Chris Covent streamed on Mixer.com back when it was Beam.com, and he is possibly one of the top Apex players out there, and he is certainly one of the top Caustic players out there. So for those of you who don't know, Apex is a battle royale video game on most platforms, PC and console. And he plays the character Caustic. Now, Caustic is all about toxic gas. He has a canister that he throws, which looks like a balloon type thing, which when tripped, pours out a load of gas that is toxic to anyone but another Caustic. He also has a little canister that he can throw that blows up almost like a little bomb, but spreads a cloud of gas on that area. So it's a bit like an airstrike without the actual strike and anything falling on the floor. But the way Chris plays is actually easy to learn from. Most Caustic players will be wary and cautious about using their gas traps when they see another Caustic. You don't want to be doing this. Now, Chris has got himself a really nice squad kill, and I personally got myself a really nice squad kill doing the same thing. If you can lock down an entire team in a room and gas that room, you can easily kill them within a few minutes, but you can also then do the thing which a lot of gamers on Apex really despise, but is really good in the sense of it works. You don't have to do it this way, you can use bullets instead, but that is throwing in grenades and arc stars and thermites. Spam that stuff. Throw in as many as you can get in, and that team will die quicker. The reason why you want to still be using your gas, even though you know there's another Caustic who cannot be touched by that gas, because I can bet a lot of you will be scratching your head going, but you said Caustic is immune to gas, even other Caustic's gas, so what's the point in the gas? You can only have one of each character on each team, so there will only ever be one Caustic on another team, unless teams are teaming up and playing together, in which point there might be two Caustics. But that's the thing. It's just the Caustic that's immune to that gas. So if you're gassing out the entire team in one room, that's two people, because there is only ever tops of 3 people in a team. If you're playing duos, there is 2, but you can only have up to 3 people in the team. So that's 2 less people that you've got to worry about, because they're dying in the gas. So then all you've got to think about at the end when those 2 are down and dead, or just down, is that Caustic. Now obviously there is the thing called the gold knockdown shield, which allows you to revive, but if you've gassed that room properly as a Caustic player with a couple of the canisters and one of the ultimate, which is the thrower gas cloud, then any chance they have at using that revive is gone. Because even if they do use it, because it takes about 6 to 7 seconds, 10 at tops, for it to actually go through its bar and revive you, and you're taking at least 5 to 15 points of health per in-game tick, so per second, in that gas cloud, they're not really gonna get up from that. And a lot of players who have a gold knockdown some players will want to move out the way and move well away in private and revive themselves privately, because it has a big loud sound to it. But if you've locked it down and you've got a good team, if there's more than one door, the rest of your team should be looking at that door, waiting for someone to come out, or stopping that team from coming out of the room you're in. Which is why this technique works so well, and it's why I'm kind of pointing it out. I think Caustic players should end up playing that little bit toxic. It's kind of the idea of Caustic. When Octane came out, plenty of people were saying, oh, I'm going to be so toxic with Octane, or Octane's so toxic, because he is all about getting into the fight. He's all about jumping about and just running in there. He's all about the action. But Caustic, you want to be careful if there's a Caustic around, especially if you know that there are the good players around, or you can tell that there are the good players around. I always have this little thing of, what if Covent's in my game? Because it's hard to go up against Covent when he's playing Caustic, because he knows Caustic inside out. It's like one of my friends who you see in my gaming videos all the time, NuclearAss91. He knows Bangalore inside out. People will say Bangalore's OP because of the way NuclearAss plays Bangalore. But that's, like I've said in my what makes a character OP video, that's not what makes it's not what makes a character OP. It's not that the character's OP, it's the player knows the character inside out enough to play in that OP way and play like that. It's why Covent's one of the top Caustic players in the universe of Apex, in the community, is because he knows them inside out. It's why, while I do say that I like to main Caustic, my biggest top main is Bloodhound, because I have this problem with my aiming and my control. Now, Bloodhound's abilities, when used, makes enemies glow red. Now, depending on which one you use, they can glow from anywhere between 5 seconds to a full 2 minutes. That's why I've also been picking up Crypto, because with Crypto's drone, scans, now granted they're orange outlined, but they're still located. It's easier for me to keep things on target and see the enemy and deal with the enemy if they're glowing like that. It's always been a thing. I'm a little bit blind in game. In game I can be quite blind. Some people will say he's right in front of you, he's right there, he's hiding in the corner, you've just walked past him, how did you not see him? And I'm just there like, I don't know, or I was focused on something else, I thought he went that way. But no, Caustic players, don't be shy, just get in there with the Octanes and everything else. You don't have to sit back and be from a distance. I'm wondering whether or not the more toxic you play with Caustic, the more results you get, or the easier it is to get the kills or anything like that. But it's also that speed. Octane players will scream this to the heavens and the earth that them running and gunning into the fight has gotten them so many kills, because it's that surprise. Surprise attacks work the best. But no, that's it for me today, guys. As I said before, the gaming talk stuff will be moved to the gaming channel after this year is over. But no, we're getting there slowly, sort of. But that's it for me today, guys. Let me know down below if you play Apex, and let me know which character you main. I'm so interested to know. I am really interested to know which ones you main. But no, that's it for me today, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. See ya.
bit of shit, put a little bit of shit, get a little bit of gasoline. Welcome to another crime scene. Get a little bit of gasoline. Welcome to another crime.